Welcome to 6 Minutes of Faith. Real life, real lessons, real resilience. I'm your host, Azina Williams. Let's dive in. I couldn't protect the job, but I can protect my peace. So before I start this video, I am wearing my lupus awareness shirt. May is Lupus Awareness Month, and for those that I love and support dearly during this time, I do support, so make sure that you are wearing your purple. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about protecting your peace during a pivot, like during a bad situation, okay? So the worst thing that we can do during a bad situation is to get on the phone, get the text and get, telling our situation, get on the phone like, yeah, girl, this is what happened. Or, yeah, bro, this is what happened. And everybody does that, okay? And we do that just because we feel comfort out of getting advice from other people, which is cool. But I think what I'm learning is protecting my peace during that is because your situation is not my situation. You are not me, and how I handle my stuff is not going to be how you handle your stuff. Getting advice from you is great. I'm going to take what I can take. Matter of fact, I'm going to take the meat from the conversation. I'm going to spit the bones out. What you did, I may not do. How you're thinking, I may not think. And how you're processing things, I may not process them that same way, baby, okay? So I feel that when you are really going through something, you got to protect yourself, protect your peace at all times, especially your emotions, because I know a lot of people have done it. I've done it too. I think I've done it maybe once during this situation, but we get on social media and we just begin to bash the whole situation. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This, and that. And you may not say names. You may not say people, places, or things. But, baby, we know what you're talking about, okay? Especially if we know what's going on. If we don't, then it's just probably a dope post. And we going to like it or share it to our friends because it's dope. But don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's out of spite. You're doing it out of anger because you're mad. You're like I said, you're still trying to process your emotions. So you're just doing it in a way that you feel that you know how to do it, which is social media. I mean, it's a thing. It's what we do now. So I've learned to just keep my freaking mouth shut on social media when it comes to how I feel really about the whole entire situation and where I am. Okay? So setting those boundaries and not losing my mind and not trying to be so emotional has been what I've been doing during this pivot. So when I hear people say protect your peace, a lot of times it be like protect myself and keep myself enclosed. That's not really what it is. Like, I feel like protecting your peace during a situation, it really is learning how to control yourself, even when you want to go off. Okay? Because, this whole series is about keeping your faith after the fall. Okay? So, I don't want to come off like I'm some bishop or a priest, a pastor, none of that. A Bible banger, because I'm not. But my favorite story in the Bible is of Jesus and Peter walking on the water. And Peter, what I'm saying? All right, I believe you, God. We just gonna walk out here and we're gonna walk on the water. Cool. And as soon as he doubted the fact that he was already walking on the water. Then he got scared. Then he drowned. I literally read that passage and I literally see Jesus saying, hey, bruh, I asked you not to doubt me. Why you doubt me? Now here, take my hand and get your butt on up and now walk on this water. Like, I literally see that. So in my situation, when I'm doubting what's happening around me, when I'm wanting the peace, but then I'm doubting again. When I'm wanting to be productive in things, I start doubting again. When I start to do all of these good things, I begin to doubt again. I'm tired of doubting. So when you think about it like this, think about that story. Think about that you're still a human being, okay? Jesus wants us to be images like him. So he wants to be wants us to be like him, but we ain't him. We ain't got the powers like he do. If we did, we would not be in this situation, baby, okay? Okay. So I look at it like I doubted this morning, but then Jesus picked me up. I doubted again at 5:00, but Jesus picked me up. I doubted again before I went to bed, but Jesus picked me up. As long as you are staying firm in your faith and believing that anything is possible, that all things are going to come out for your good in your situation, whatever you're dealing with, that is what's going to keep you going every single day. So I'm up this morning. I'm ready. I'm ready for my day. I want to be productive, not because I wasn't productive yesterday, but because I dare not to continue to be in this situation where I am like literally just like, hey, sis, get it together. And honestly, I got work to do. I have stuff that I got to do. And as long as I am keeping my faith in this situation, the outcome is going to be the bomb. So, like I said at the beginning of this, I couldn't protect my job at all. But baby, I will be damned if I don't protect my peace. Okay? So if you don't take anything out of this video, please understand that protecting your peace during the pivot is powerful. Stay your butt off of social media and being negative and get to work. Because your dreams, baby, don't stop just because the situation is what it is. Okay? Now take that and take it for what it is. Peace out. Whatever life takes from you, your faith will give you back even more. Thanks for tapping in. Until the next episode.